the smaller they get, the faster they get cooked. And then the next thing you do, you transfer all the breadfruits inside a pot and put them on the fire and we cook it. Boil them until it's cooked. Yeah, you know like how you boil potatoes? Same way. So instead of potatoes and rice, this is one of our staple foods. And you tie it. Tie it, make it knot. And then this is another one. This is how we carry these coconuts from the farm to the village. So as a young boy growing up, 8 years old, you start hanging out with the big boys and they'll show you what to do. This is coconut leaves. Yeah? One of the main reasons why we climb the coconut tree is to get these leaves to weave our baskets. Every man in Samoa should know how to climb a coconut tree and know how to weave a basket. Because when you go to the farm, you gotta have something to carry your food, your crops, your coconuts. Sometimes we carry coconuts inside. Make sure you remove the outer layer that take up too much space. You get to the shell, you feed hundreds of these in the basket.
Long day, you go out there, you're not happy, you come back here first thing. There's a lot more for some. I got a few things that I'm quite sure you enjoy. If you don't, that is your problem. We're going to make fire, we're going to husk the coconut, and we'll take you outside, we're going to climb the tree, and we jump from one tree to the other. Very exciting, you never know the ending. It's always different. And then we're going to burn somebody. We know. We're going to do the fire night dance. We're going to dance with the fire and the knife at the same time. In your home, you teach your children, don't touch the knife. Stay away from the fire. In our homes, we put it together and give it to the child. And watch them suffer. They will never come back to ever again. We're good today. We're going to have the food no matter where we go, what we do, what goes on with the economy, the weather, the politics. And if we're good or bad, we're going to have the food. You work hard to get the money to buy food. We go straight to the food. We completely cut the middleman. The food is right here. Have you noticed that? Everything here. We eat all the things. Yeah? Have you heard of the farm to table? The farm table right here. There's a chicken over there. Table is right here. The only thing between the chicken and I is the fact that I'm a vegetarian. Now, this is Samoa, New Zealand next to us. Next to them is Fiji, winner of the gold medals, Olympic sevens rugby. It's a big deal. And then Hawaii, Tahiti, Tonga is on this side. If you didn't know that, Tonga is the other side of heaven. So this is heaven and that's the other side. So welcome to heaven. Everything we'll share with you today is memory. Today we want to take you back to the plants. I know the plants were, there's no plant, there's nothing. There's no house, canoes, clothing, food, medicine. In fact, we won't be here today without the plants. So we'll celebrate the knowledge of the plants. Share with you one tree. This tree, we call it in Samoa, the La Aureola, or the tree of life. The tree of life. You hear that? That's the sound of the tree falling. You heard it or not, the tree fell in the sun. If it is considered a sound. Give me the tree. So here it is. Coconut is a seed and it germinates, becomes another tree. Yep. Tree of life. We use everything. And an entire house can be built with what we find in the coconut tree. Most importantly, the coconut tree has no season. So when it starts to bear fruits, it won't stop. Every single leaf gives at least 10 coconuts. Imagine that. Every single leaf gives at least 10. And it's about 100 liters. I mean, when the tree dies, it is more than 100 liters. So that's 10. I've seen 20, 30, 40, even 50 on one leaf. That's every leaf, non-stop. Every leaf. Did you know that?
Yep.
Well, now you know. The more you know, the more you know you don't know. It's confusing. I mean, you come to the island, you notice that there's nothing on the trees. They cut all the coconuts off. You notice that? I mean, I understand. The case is that if this falls on your head, it is not your fault. Stick it right here. First step. Is it down on the side?
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Before we crack the coconut, you need to know about the husk. So when the coconut ripens, the husk dries up. You can use it for all kinds of things. Most important, if you want to use the husk for other things, you put the husk in the ocean, salt water treaty for a couple weeks. Take it out, pound it, and clean it up. There it is. Dental floss, hair replacement, hair extension. And last year, everything shut down, everything stayed, everybody stays home, everything started to grow. They don't recognize anybody anymore. If you look at the house, it's tied with a rope. It has to go to the ocean and become a rope. It ties the house, the canoes, the weapons, the tools, the original fishing line, fishing nets. Pretty amazing. Pulls it out, shower, wash the dishes. Don't use the same one you shower with to wash the dishes. That's disgusting. And do not wash other people. That's none of your business. Toilet paper became a big problem. It's free. It's organic. It's biodegradable. It's highly effective. Before you leave the island, just try it one time. And then you won't flush. You'll do it somewhere else. And when you're done, it's highly flammable. Burn the evidence. It's going to show how it's done. Pure coconut milk. This is exactly how we do it inside. That's milk. It's going to turn. This is a very important turn. Hello, giving milk. He does it over here. Give it up to the milkman. Deliverance. All right, we're going to make some fire. Fire comes from rubbing sticks. The two pieces are from the same wood. Got the branch of the tree, dry, or check the bark off, dry the wood, and you cut a piece of it off from the same wood, and you rub those two together to make fire. It's wild hibiscus. Wild hibiscus. So we have low hibiscus, we've got this, middle hibiscus, we've got good hibiscus. This is from the wild. So we divide you into two families, and we're going to compete. So, in Samoa, a young man cooks the food and then serves the food in the house. Your grandparents, your parents, your sisters eat first. That is the most beautiful part of our culture, to see the young men every day serve the families with great respect. And we're taught the people you serve today, serve those who have gone before us. And now it's their turn to be served, and then one day your turn will come. We believe those who have gone before us watch us serve those who have served them. It's two things, a blessing and a curse. You come to work. All right? So, you're the Fa'i family, you're the Popo family. Say Popo. Fa'i. Fa'i. Popo. 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 Fa'i. Fa'i. Popo. Fa'i. Popo. Fa'i. Fa'i. Banana. Popo coconut. You go banana, you go nuts. He is your chef. He is your chef. Well, I am a chief. What do you call a chief without an eye? A chef. On your mark, get set, go. Fa'i, bo, bo. Can't hear you, ma. Bo, bo. Fa'i, bo, bo. 2 hours, my friend, 2 hours. If you're hungry, you make it. You have breakfast and lunch, you never make it. Look at that, huh? These two young men and a group of young people that work with us here from the islands and can't afford education. You come, you learn, you provide the financial support. A big hand for yourself. Come on, give it up. And here's a young man who's also a fine man. You know, you never judge a man by the number of his abs. I'd rather have one big functional ab than a bunch of non-functional abs. Smells really good. Samoan organic free cologne. It's called mango sure. It's like Old Spice. This is way older and spicy. If he doesn't smell like this, he doesn't cook. Don't waste your time. Go for the looks, go for the smell. If he has both, give him. If he has none, run for the other. It's a important video. My name is Cap. Everybody say Cap. That's K-A-P. Came from Samoa. Was a student, truly blessed to be part of this program. Came and I worked here, went to school, graduated with a degree in fine arts. And today I see my work in the galleries in many, many homes around the world. I've got a gallery across the field there. Then Cap's Gallery. After this, we're going to climb the tree. One of the greatest workout ever was called the Tree 90X. Download the program, download the tree, let's start climbing the tree. and then we're going to burn somebody. We're going to do the final catch. And after that, I'll give the gown. If you're on social media, Cap Culture and Arts. KAP Culture Art. If you want a picture with me, I'll be there right after this and come show you the culture. All right? What's my name? KAP. Here's your fire.
Please give it one more time for your host, your chief. Okay, show it to them. Thank you, family friends. We're gonna step outside now for the tree climbing. So make your way outside to the field behind you to watch.
Together, let's pray for Cap. Clap your hands, everybody. Come on. Keep clapping. Okay, here comes Cap. Cap is 56 years old. He started climbing when he... Sorry, no more. If you want to take a photo with Cap, you can follow him to his art gallery.